What's going on, everybody? Like and subscribe, hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Um, Hope you all had a nice day yesterday. It was okay. It was all right for me. It wasn't, spectacular. It was definitely all right. Yeah, so um, I'm gonna get into some games here and some leans. Nothing is official unless I say it is. You guys already know the drill by now. Officials are coming, man. Officials are coming. Don't forget to attack your first fives, your line totals, your nerfies. Check your nerfy spots, home run spots. I got a couple home guys that I think they could probably go yard today. And I got some bats too to let you, to help you guys. Maybe if you want to go for something a little chalky or a little juicy, you want to knock some of that juice off of some of these lines. I got a few bats that probably can help you guys with that as well. So let's just jump right into it. Like I said, the officials. When I say officials, the official plays, they're coming. I'm still trying to get a feel for it, But either way it goes. Right now, I'm giving my predictions for each and every last game. Like I say, if it's an official, then it is what it is, all right? So, for all my new subscribers and, all my subscribers, man, I can't thank you guys enough. This is what I get up and do it for, each and every day. If you want to contribute to the channel or anything like that, you will. There is a thanks button there. You know what I'm saying? I haven't set up my channel membership where people can be a member if they want, but it's not about that. You know what I'm saying? That's just if you're feeling generous or whatever the case may be. Either way it goes, the book's going to pay me. All right. So, right off the back, we got Chicago White Sox and New York Yankees. I want to say yesterday this opened up at an over under 9. This is I think they should have a doubleheader today. I'm gonna stick with the same thing. What did I say yesterday? Lean over. Yeah, I think, and the total is moving up. We got Keiko and Cortez on the mound here. Last time these two teams played, Cortez did, he fanned us. He fanned the Sox really well, but it's a new day. The Sox both of these teams do hit the lefties well. Keiko has been pretty good versus the Yankees over his career, but this Yankee team right here is on fire. I do lean towards the over, you know what I'm saying? We'll see, though. I'm looking for guys like Tim Anderson and, guys like that to try to stay hot. But we'll see. Well, not stay hot, but he was, scorching the last game. But either way it goes, that's where I'm leaning. Chicago Cubs. Well, Arizona Diamondbacks and Chicago Cubs here. We got an over-under 7.5 here. All right. Chicago Cubs the favorite, one thing I was looking at this spot, I didn't look too much into it. I would at first glance I was looking at Chicago Cubs or nothing for me, but I did not look into the game. So it's really I really need a little bit more time to look into this one here. But I did have that written down in my notes, but it was no thought process behind it. So if you guys have any plays, man, chop them up. Throw some plays out there. First five, a nerfy, whatever. If you don't know what a nerfy is, that means no runs first inning. If you got a yerfy, which means yes runs first inning. So, any type of play. Ks, strikeouts, whatever the case may be. Speaking of Ks, you probably, it's a possibility you can look at Cortez right here for strikeouts because he did whiff. He did whiff us up pretty good. Anyway, what we got here? Cincinnati Reds at Toronto Blue Jays here. We got an over under 8 here, and we got Green on the mound, Manoah on the mound. Over under. Toronto, they pretty big, heavy favorites. I get a pitch and lean towards Toronto here, okay? And I'll give the. No, you know what? Yeah, and my thing right here is, I really need to see the bats come around for Toronto, but they have been, they've been winning, so it's a matter of time for the bats to come around. Guys like, you know, Vlad Guerrero, who's not been, he's not been doing too well lately, So I'm really looking for him, and he's due. He's really, really due for a bomb, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I guess, but yeah, it's going to be Toronto Blue Jays or nothing for me in this one. Money line parlays, run line straights, okay? New York Mets at Colorado Rockies here. So Manoah, yeah, so so we got Carrasco and Marquez on the mound. Over under 10 here. The Mets are favorites here. Like I rarely like to bet on games in Coors Field because they tend to put up a ton of runs in Coors Field. You know what I'm saying? We do have like one of the lowest totals that we've seen. So so far in Coors Field at sitting at 10, and the home runs haven't been flying up either, but people have been going in there manufacturing runs. So I was undecided yesterday with a very inty-binty slight lean towards New York Mets and Carrasco, for the simple fact that Yerman Marquez has not been, he's not been good. He's been trash. You know what I'm saying? I didn't look at the game too. Right now, I'm still gonna give a slight lean towards Minnesota. Towards New York Mets. No officials here. Things can get ugly in there. All right. We got San Diego Padres at San Francisco Giants with an over/under 7. San Francisco Giants are the favorites here. Padres, they hit lefties well. You know what I'm saying? So we do have Musgrove and Rodon on the mound. Both of those guys do have strikeout stuff. So it's other ways that you can attack this game outside of just going money line, run line, or whatever the case may be. You can go for some strikeouts and shit like that. That's this is not a game that I probably really want to bet. It's looked like a nerfy spot for me. So this is probably one of the spots that I'm going to go for looking at for a nerfy, which is no runs first inning. Low scoring affair. Might see the under in this one here. I don't have a play in this one as far as a side. If you just really, really, really wanted me to pick one, I would probably go with San Diego for the value. But it's other ways to skin a cat. If there's some bats, if I have some bats written down for my fantasy, I'll touch on those at the end of this game here. At the end of the pod, I'll just run off some bats. So I'll give you guys some options that I've been looking at. Seattle Mariners at Boston Red Sox. We got an over/under 9.5 in this one. We have the favorites being Boston Red Sox, and then we got Flexen and Whitlock on the mound here. Okay. Flexen has not been looking good, and at a time that Boston's Red Sox bats seems like they want to heat up a little bit, especially Trevor Story, which is the game before last. He hit 3 home runs and then come right back with a grand slam yesterday, and I should have known. Like, come on, man, he's fucking hot. I put him in my fantasy lineup, but I didn't put a bet on the home run. He goes right out there and hits a grand slam. But, that's after spades. So, Whitlock, he's been better than Flexen. He's been okay. Don't know if I want to touch the run line here, but I do want to lean towards Boston in this one. It'll probably just be Boston or nothing, but it'll probably be Boston or nothing for this one. In this one, looking for somebody. You could probably look at Story. If you think he's gonna hit a home run in 3 games straight, you know what I'm saying. Then be my guest. You could probably go there. Woo! Excuse me. So yeah. Next game up, we got Los Angeles Dodgers at Philadelphia Phillies here. We got over under 9 here. Philadelphia are the favorite. They have White. They're rolling out White and they're rolling out Nola. Now, Nola just been, he's been okay. He ain't been getting no W's, you know what I'm saying? And it's been some spots where he could, it's been more spots where he could have got a W than, not. So, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that. You know, you can also look at him for Ks. Even though, the Dodgers, they do hit righties well, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I'm undecided in this game. So it's other avenues that you can take. You can look at Nola K's if you like that. You can look at some of these bats for the Dodgers, which I don't have any Dodgers on my hit list. And, that's a testament to, maybe leaning towards Nola, being okay tonight. You know what I'm saying? So I can't talk you off either one of these spots here. Not a fan of this white guy, I'll tell you that. But I can't talk you off either one of these spots if you want to get to one of these spots. We do know that the bullpens and stuff like that been, Dodgers haven't been, hanging in there for us. So that's one thing, that you can look at. So you can get some value on. I mean, the money line looks okay. The money line looks okay if you want to go for Philadelphia money line. So be my guest. I'm starting to have I'm starting to have a slight lean towards the Philadelphia money line, and that's probably why I'm going to end up with this one. Probably slight lean from Philadelphia money line. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have no bats for neither one of these teams in my player pool. Atlanta Braves at Miami Marlins here. We got an over-under of 8, and we got Kyle Wright, and we got Hernandez on the mound here, and then Atlanta Braves are the favorites, okay? So, I actually have, Hernandez. He's been giving up the long ball at a heavy rate. Last time these two teams played, he gave them 3 home runs. I do have a few bats that you could probably look at here in this spot. I'll touch on those in a little while. But yeah, and then, they going up against Wright. Wright has been pitching very well as of late. Last time these two teams played, actually he did shut them out. So I can't forget that. And he had around 11 Ks. So you could look at the Ks for Wright. And the K's just been there for him, here and there. Well, against San Diego, he just had 9, and then he had 4.33. But then prior to that, he against the Cubs. Okay, the Cubs, yeah, he had 8 strikeouts. Then Miami 11, and then San Diego 9, and Cincinnati 6. So I don't, the bats over here in Miami, they, I do think they can whiff. So you could probably look at some K props too. But right here in this spot here, going up against Miami Marlins, giving them Braves money line, run line. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a PPD for Wright as far as strikeouts in the win. But yeah, money line parlays, run line straights. I probably won't go for that run line. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably gonna be the money line or probably PPD. I don't know about the run line. Maybe something live, or maybe a line total or something like that. It is what it is. Detroit Tigers at Cleveland Guardians here. We got an over under 8 in this one, and it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know if I even want to go here into this game here. I ain't even gonna lie. Yesterday. I mean, I don't know. I didn't check the pitch count for Scooble. I didn't check the pitch count yesterday, but as soon as they take him out, like, what was that? After 5, and boom. I think, what did they do? He come in and give up a 3-run or grand slam or something like that, the relief pitcher, and it's just like, So frustrating, man. So frustrating. That's why sometimes, you always got to make sure you be on your stuff, man. But with your first fives and stuff like that, sometimes you don't want to go the whole game and let the bullpens come in and, mess things up for you. All right? So that's something to look at there. But as far as this game here for today, I've been looking at Bieber. He's been, he just been getting hit a lot. That's all that's concerning me. That concerns me. He's been getting hit a lot, and it's probably a matter of time. If you keep getting hit a lot, it's probably a matter of time before you, implode. So that's something that I'm really, really skeptical of. So, I'm undecided on this one. I guess Fido, I guess he's serviceable. So, he hasn't been going a lot of innings, but, well, he's won 5 innings in each. That's okay. That's okay. So, I guess he's serviceable. I can't talk you off either side. Right now, I'm undecided. Let's keep it moving to St. Louis Cardinals at Pittsburgh Pirates here. We got over under 8.5 in this one. St. Louis Cardinals are the favorites, and they are rolling out a debut pitcher in Liberatore. How do you pronounce his name? And I think he was like a 17 or a 16 overall pick for one of these teams. I think it was Toronto or Tampa Bay or something like that. I think from what I read, he's got some decent stuff here. Okay. It's got a K rate, so we might be able to get a jump on his Ks. Not afraid of this Pittsburgh lineup. It might be a weight. I might bet on his Ks. That's what I might do. I might bet on his Ks. I might be a lean back and just live bet spot for me just to see how things are going. So yeah, I'm gonna take a wait and see approach on this one here. Do have some bats for this one in the end. Tampa Bay Rays at Baltimore Orioles. We got over under 9 in this one. And Tampa Bay Rays are the favorites here, okay? The batters, batters has been giving up home runs. I think he got a home run in every game, man. So I'm not a fan of that smack right there. Tampa Bay, they rolling out the pitching staff today. And I can still get down with that. They got a good pitching staff, bullpen, whatever you want to call it. Giving them Rays on the money line, man. For sure. Give me them Rays on the money line. We'll see what happens after that. All right. Got a -136. I think that's an okay number. Washington Nationals at Milwaukee Brewers here. We're at an over-under 7.5 in this one. Milwaukee Brewers, they big favorites there, 235, and then they got Woodruff on the mound, okay? So, I talk about Woodruff. Outside of his first 2 games, he's had 6 Ks or better. So he's got that working for him. I tell you that right now. I took Milwaukee on the run line yesterday, and that was good. This Washington team, running out Corbin, I just don't want to back Corbin in this spot, And actually, both pitchers have been getting hit. So we do have we do got a neutral total right here, sitting here at 8. I don't know, man. I don't know how I want to approach this game. Let me see what this Woodruff strikeouts prop is at. 6.5. Yeah. What do we got? Any player performance doubles out yet? Let me see. 6 strikeouts. He's had 6 strikeouts in 5 straight games. I can see myself getting there, okay? I can see myself getting there, all right? But I just don't want to back Corbin in this spot here, But like I say, both pitchers they've been getting hit, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah. Milwaukee or nothing for me in this one here. All right. So that's probably how I'm gonna lean. Or maybe the over. I don't know. We'll see. Yep. Caught me in an undecidable spot right there. Texas Rangers at Houston Astros. We got 7.5 over under in this one. Verlander's on the mound. Gray is on the mound. I mean, Verlander's been pitching very, very well. You know what I'm saying? I can't really fade Verlander in this spot. I can see this being a low-scoring game. But at the same time, I can't fade Verlander in this spot. It'll be Houston or nothing for me in this one here. You can look to Verlander for for some Ks. He hasn't had many. I mean, his high on the season is 8. So even if you like a PPD or something like that, you could get him. So I imagine they probably start off at around 6. Let's see. They don't have it. His strikeout prop probably going to be, what is his strikeout prop? 6.5. So that means his PPD probably going to, performance double probably going to come out at 6 for the win, probably around plus money. So if you want to get there, be my guess. But yeah, money line. Money line. I don't know about the run line. Maybe under, something like that. If you're feeling froggy, jump on a run line. It is what it is. I mean, that's just about the only thing you can do. If you want to jump in there and get some action, because that money line is juiced. That's some money line parlays. Minnesota Twins at Kansas City Royals. Here we got an over under 7.5 in this one. Minnesota Twins are the favorites here, and not two pitchers that I really want to back right now. I ain't even gonna lie, but I mean, if I had to pick one, I'll lean towards Minnesota here. I just think Minnesota is the better team. Probably, I know they got Buxton back, got Correa back then, so that's how I'm going to look at that. But, nothing official, but I do lean towards Minnesota. The over probably could hit in this one. Maybe Minnesota in the over. So, be my guess on something like that. Just probably a game I probably won't even bet. At the end, you got the last game on the docket, which is Oakland Athletics and Los Angeles Angels right there. We got a 7.5 over under in this one, and Oakland the Angels are the favorites here. Now I do give the pitching lean to Oakland here, so that's one thing. Montas is on the mound, and if you don't want to pick a side, I don't hate him in the K department either. I mean, he's had six Ks or better in every game but one. I don't know what his K prop is. Let's check and look at it. His K prop is sitting at 6.5. Excuse me. Yep. So that's one thing right there. Especially if you got a hunch towards Oakland Athletics winning this game or something like that, he'll definitely, pitch a gem. I would imagine. I don't see any prayer performance doubles out right now. So, yes, I do. It's probably going to start off at 6 for Frankie Montas. So you'll get 5 in the win for Montas at plus 126 if you feel like, you want to go there. So, or you can get the run line on a parlay piece or money line for value. I think I'm leaning towards. I might be leaning towards Oakland in this one. I'm undecided though. Tell you the truth, I can't really talk you off either one of these teams. I'll just put it like that. Okay. And that's the last game there, man. Let's go to some bats right here. All right, help out with these same game parlays or hit or some of your hit parlays or something like that. You know, these are plays that I'm going to be using for my fantasy. All right, so Atlanta, stopping at Atlanta. Marcell Ozuna, he's 6 for 11 against Hernandez and. Who else? Olsen has a bomb. He's 1 for 3, and then that's about it. That stands out for me. Oh, Acuna, he's 2 for 8 with a bomb, and Hernandez can't give up the home runs. Okay, so keep that in mind. All those guys are definitely home run candidates. Next one I got up here. We're gonna shoot to Chicago, and we're going to check out Jonathan Villa, okay? Jonathan Villa, I mean, you got to also check the lineups. He's 5 for 7 against this guy, Bumgarner with a bomb. So that's something that stood out right there. Sticking here in Colorado, you got to check the lineups to make sure these guys are in, okay? You'll get Iglesias, he's 11 for 33 with 6 extra base hits off Carrasco. And that's just about all the stuff. CJ Cron, he's been on fire as of late. He's 4 for 7 with a bomb against Carrasco, okay? We will stop in Detroit for a pit stop and holler at Jonathan Scope. He's 5 for 18 with a bomb and 3 extra base hits to go with that. And we will head on over to the Los Angeles Angels, okay? You got Taylor Ward. He's 4 for 8. He's been doing good. He's got a bomb off this guy. Shohei Ohtani, he's 8 for 20 with a bomb, with 3 bombs off this guy. So he's of Montas. So he's definitely a home run candidate today. Anthony Rendon, he's 5 for 11 with 2 extra base hits. All right, so there's a few bats over there in Los Angeles Angels. Let's head on over here to Milwaukee. Okay, so we have Hunter Renfroe. He's 5 for 16 with 2 bombs. He's a candidate. Christian Yelich has a bomb. He's 4 for 16, and you got Lorenzo Cain, who's 4 for 10. Those are a few bats right there. Stopping in Minnesota. Just gonna stop right here and holler at Max Kepler. He's 5 for 14 with 3 extra base hits and 2 home runs versus Brad Keller. Right here in New York, you can look at somebody like Eduardo Escobar. He's 12 for 23. With 4 extra base hits and a bomb. So that's somebody you can look at going up against Yerman Marquez. Okay. Now, in New York Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton does have a bomb, two bombs off Keuchel. He's 6 for 11, and then everybody call him IKF, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, however you pronounce that. I went over this yesterday, but yeah, he's 5 for 13, and then you got Gleyber Torres, he's 4 for 10. Neither one of those guys have a bomb. Keep it moving to the San Francisco game here, okay? We'll talk about San Francisco and San Diego right off the back here, and it's not too much to stand out. Cano has a bomb. Tommy La Stella, he's 4 for 13. He has a bomb. Jock Peterson is 4 for 10. He has 2 bombs. Then you got Brandon Belt, who's 4 for 12 with a bomb. Okay. Oh, and Brandon Crawford, he's 6 for 12 with a bomb. So, those guys right there from that game as a whole stand out. And then last but not least, the St. Louis game here, where you have Albert Pujols, of course, who hasn't he hit a bomb off of? But Corey Dickerson, he's 6 for 16 with a bomb. And then Paul Goldschmidt, it's the last guy that stands out to me on the slate, where he's 8 for 14, 4 extra base hits, and 3 home runs, okay? So we got some big-time home run candidates on this slate here. Thank you guys for lending me your ears. Good luck on your slate today. And it is what it is. Peace.